again, everybody, and welcome to high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Alongside Luke Johnson, I'm Chris Patton. We are in Arthur as the Arthur-Levington Knights going to open up a little Okaw Valley Conference play against the visiting Okaw Valley Timberwolves. Luke, we're getting the starting lineups right now, but so far it's been a fantastic year for Arthur-Levington. We saw them last Friday take care of Windsor very easily, and interested to see how things go tonight in conference opening.
Yeah, they're continuing from last season, starting off really well. I think they only have one loss and 8 or 9 wins to begin. So, and they've got a nice 2-game home stretch here. And as you said, they dispatched Windsor pretty easily last time we were out here.
Last time we were here, Tyler Schuring scored 14. Avery Schrock and Jeremy Plank each had 12 to lead the Knights. The Knights starting lineup getting announced right now, but we'll go ahead and give you the starters for Okaw Valley. Number 14, Brody Sparks. Number 15, Peyton Hagerman. Number 22, Devin Still. 32, Joe Jeffers. And 41, Drew Fruchtel. Knights getting announced right now. Jeremy Plank's already out there. You've just heard the name of Avery Schrock. Curtis Plank also in the starting lineup. Tyler Schuring, number 21, he's getting called out right now. We said the junior forward had 14 last time we were here. And the center, the man in the middle for Arthur-Levington, 54, Colton Yeakley. So similar lineup we saw last time. You kind of know what to expect from Arthur-Levington. Patience. Last week when we saw them inside and outside on offense, they were on fire to start the game from 3-point distance. And then as the game wore on, took advantage and got inside to the basket.
You got to try and take away their outside scoring. Their three-pointers are killer. When they get out in the open, usually they have 4 guys, 5 guys, sometimes that are on the floor that can all shoot the ball really well. You got to get out there and get a hand in the face and contest. No second chances.
Number 4, Jeremy Plank goes up, gets the tip. It goes around between 12, Curtis Plank, and 21, Tyler Schuring. Arthur-Levington's going to have it to control the ball to start the game here. 21, Tyler Schuring, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Okaw Valley. Bounce pass ahead, mishandled a little bit, but the Timberwolves are going to save it. 14 with it now, Brody Sparks dished it off. It's passed around a couple times, shot put up, and shot is good for number 22, Devin Still. 2-0, Okaw Valley, 7:25 left to go in the first. Knights working the ball around, gets down by the post with 12, Curtis Plank. He takes it back out though. He's going to drive, the basket gets a bump, passes it back out to 54, Yeakley. Now it's with 11, Avery Schrock, back down to 54, Yeakley. He feeds along the post to 12, Curtis Plank, and we're going to foul against the Timberwolves.
Good job, Curtis Plank's playing a big man right now, going down low, trying to post up opposite of number 54, Colton Yeakley. And it's a good entry pass by Avery Schrock, number 11, to get Yeakley the ball down low.
Pass goes out top, now it's moved around, 3-pointer put up, and no good off the iron. Nice rebound though, Curtis Plank gets it, but it loses it out of bounds. The foul on Okaw Valley went against 32, Joe Jeffers, a junior forward, his first, team's first. Timberwolves ball, just under 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter from Arthur High School, Arthur-Levington High School in Arthur. 15, Peyton Hagerman passes it off for Okaw Valley. 41, Drew Fruchtel had it. Now it's with 14, Brody Sparks. 15, Hagerman into the post. Pass denied, though, by 54, Yeakley. Turnover looks like, and we're off to the races with the Knights. Layup put up and a little body block there, and it's going to send Curtis Plank to the free throw line.
Curtis Plank, guy in the right spot there for that turnover. It was a bad pass from the baseline. It was just him against no one else till the end there. Good hustle getting back by the Timberwolves.
That steal was really started by Yeakley's, denying that pass into the post, where he was able to knock it away and put Okaw Valley in a bad position. Free throw, no good. Curtis Plank at the line, misses the first one. Foul was against 41, Drew Fruchtel, a sophomore guard for Okaw Valley, his first, team second. Second free throw is good for Curtis Plank. It's 2-1 Okaw Valley, 6:30 left to go in the first. Drive to the basket, pull up, kicked out, 3-pointer put up by number 15, it's short. Peyton Hagerman can't get it to go. Here comes Arthur Lovington. 12, Curtis Plank with it, turnover. Hagerman takes it back. Feeds it into the paint. Going to the basket is Joe Jeffers, number 32. He's fouled from behind on his shot attempt and will go to the free throw line.
You know, honestly, we're seeing a totally different Arthur team right here in the first couple minutes. And we've seen some missed shots. We've seen some bad passes across the lane on an open break. And just some uncharacteristic things from the Knights so far.
Jeffers makes the first of two. It's 3-1 Okaw Valley. He steps back to the line for a second. It's good as well. Jeffers has two. Okaw Valley has a 4-1 lead. Arthur Lovington foul goes against Tyler Schuring, number 21, his first, team's first. Number 12, Curtis Plank with it, 54, Yeakley, 11, Avery Schrock. 4, Jeremy Plank, 21, Tyler Schuring, nice feed into the post, shot put up and doesn't go down. Rebound put back up but missed, and rebounded by number 14, Brody Sparks for Okaw Valley. Arthur's getting some looks, they're not falling like they did last Friday. Peyton Hagerman out top, guarded by number 11, Avery Schrock. Gets into the lane, kicked back out for a shot from the elbow, no good, rebounded by Okaw Valley. Back to 15, Hagerman, he puts up a three, and it's gonna wedge up there. Gonna be a jump ball, it's gonna stay with Okaw Valley because Arthur Lovington won the opening tip. And now we have everybody taking a turn, trying to get the ball unstuck. There we go. Tyler Schuring uses his, kind of balls up his fist there and punches it out. 5:26 left to go, 4-1 Okaw Valley here in the first quarter. It will be Timberwolves ball inbounding under their own basket. Jeffers with it, he loses it though. Here comes 12, Curtis Plank for the Knights. Schuring with it now, number 21, dishes it back to 12, Plank. Curtis Plank out top, 54, Colton Yeakley. He looks to hand off. 4, Jeremy Plank gets it, he dishes it off. 11, Avery Schrock. Yeakley with it, feeds the post, tipped away, but recovered. And a little step through move, and we're gonna foul called against Okaw Valley. Avery Schrock stuck with it long enough and was able to find an opening.
And Okaw Valley's playing some really good defense so far, hands up in the air, playing really physical down low. Bumping into some bodies here, not enough to draw the foul, but enough to knock Arthur off their spots, and I think that's a lot of their misses so far.
First shot is good for number 11, Avery Schrock. His first point of the night, 4-2, Okaw Valley, 4:59 left to go in the first quarter. Timberwolves foul that time went against Devin Still, number 22, his first, team's third. Schrock knocks down another one, it's 4-3, it's a 1-point lead for Okaw Valley. Hagerman, number 15, with it for Okaw Valley. 41, Drew Fruchtel. 14, Brody Sparks. Back to 15, Hagerman. Cross-court pass. Brody Sparks with it again. He kicks it back out to 22, Devin Still. Pass almost goes out of bounds, but the Timberwolves are able to retain it. We're gonna get a foul out top here, trying to fight off a screen a little too roughly. Foul goes on number 11, Avery Schrock, his first, team second.
Yeah, pretty physical so far. Arthur's pushing back a little bit, and Avery Schrock gets caught with that one. On the screen up top, but there's a lot of ball pressure by Arthur.
Pass into the post, thread the needle, and gets it down in there to 22, Devin Still. He's got 4, his team has a 6-3 lead. Arthur working it now, Yeakley puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by 12, Curtis Plank, right back up, tipped around, no. Who controls it, kicked it back out top. The Knights have it, drive to the basket. Looked like maybe a foul there. And it's back out top. Here comes a 3, put up a no. And now we got a headlock and kind of a bulldog there. The physical play continues. Everybody gets tangled up under the basket. Foul is going to go against Colton Yeakley for Arthur Lovington. His first, team's third. 6-3, Okaw Valley lead. The referee comes over now and separates number 11, Avery Schrock, and I believe is that 15, Hagerman.
Yeah. Hagerman's number 15.
The Okaw Valley fans want a little bit more on that last foul. And there's another little tough fight through a screen. They thought it was more than just a regular foul there. Into the post, shot, kind of finger rolled up, no good. Rebounded by Arthur Lovington. 6-3 Okaw Valley in this physical contest. Tyler Schuring puts up a three and gets it to go down. That's what we saw last game from them. They start hitting those threes, and then they kind of took over. Remember, they were down 4-0 against Windsor and then took off from there. But right now, we're tied at 6. 3:22 left to go in the first. Drive to the basket, shot thrown up, no good. Rebounded by 12, Curtis Plank. Let's see if Arthur takes over from here. 12 drives to the basket, he dishes it off. Gives it off to his teammate 11, Avery Schrock, kicked back out for a three, no good. Rebounded by Okaw Valley. It's almost taken away by Curtis Plank. And the Timberwolves are gonna get it across the half-court line. And we almost had a carry there. It looked like a little loss of possession almost. Timberwolves get it, you hear him calling out for it to be set up. Pass into the post, goes off the hands of their post player, 22, Devin Still, and the Knights come away with it.
Good help side defense by number 21, Tyler Schuring for Arthur. Right there, came across the backside to steal that pass.
21 Schuring has it now. He's going to put up another three. Rattles around, down, won't go down. Yeakley goes after it, and he's cut out at the legs, trying to chase that one down. We're going to get a timeout called by Okaw Valley, maybe calm things down. Head coach Tony Sparks is going to call a timeout. We have the foul. We're not going to foul call there, just go out of bounds.
I didn't see him point at anybody for a foul.
He came over.
Out of bounds.
He came over to the bench, or came over to the scorer's table, I thought, for the purpose of giving the foul call and then signaling the timeout, but he just went with the timeout.
And it's been really aggressive so far. Both teams are starting to match each other physically. Arthur's hit 1-3. And I think that's pretty much the only open shot that's gone down. Everything else has just either gone down and out or completely missed.
Yeah, Tyler Schuring's three-pointer is the only field goal for Arthur Lovington so far. Avery Schrock has 2 free throws. Curtis Plank has 1. That's how they got their 6. Devin Still for Okaw Valley has made 2 field goals for 4 points, and Joe Jeffers has made 2 free throws. So we're tied at 6 with 2:29 left to go in the first in the Little Okaw Valley Conference opener here on DouglasCountyDigest.com.
And Okaw Valley switches it up and goes to a zone instead of the man-to-man they were in previously.
See if that kind of curtails the physical play we had seen. Schuring drives, makes a nice pass, finds his cutter, and the shot goes down for Caleb Schrock. The Knights take their first lead of the evening.
Excellent ball fake underneath. Good pass to the open man on the baseline.
Strong defense by Clayton Hahn right here, picking up the ball carrier as soon as the ball was inbounded. Really hounding Hagerman. We got 41, Drew Fruchtel with the ball out there. He's also hounded by Curtis Plank. Okaw Valley trying to attack this defense, having a little trouble. Turnaround jumper put up, it's off the mark. 23, TJ Piszczalski missed, and then in the ensuing...
They called a push on number 4, Jeremy Plank.
Foul goes against Plank, his first, team's 4th. So it's 4 Arthur Lovington fouls to 3 Okaw Valley fouls right now. 1:39 left to go, Knights by 2. Pass gets in, almost knocked away, but the Timberwolves do hold on. Joe Jeffers, 32, has it. Dished it off now to 15, Peyton Hagerman.
And up to this point, Okaw Valley's done a good job at handling the guard pressure from Arthur.
Hagerman pushes up a 3, it's no good. 23, Caleb Schrock gets it for the Knights. Curtis Plank had it, now it's back to Caleb Schrock. Drive to the basket, we're gonna blocking foul against Okaw Valley. .41, Drew Fruchtel. His second, team's 4th. Colton Soroka, number 13, is going to come into the game for the first time for Okaw Valley. Going to replace Peyton Hagerman. 1:18 left to go in the first. 8-6, the Knights lead over the Timberwolves of Okaw Valley. Curtis Plank, number 12, for Arthur Lovington. Out to 2, Clayton Hahn. He's going to drive, cut through the lane, gets it knocked away. Met by about 3 or 4 Timberwolves. He's trying to find something to do. He's going to get called for 3 seconds in the lane.
Just nowhere to go. Bottled up by 3 Okaw Valley defenders. Excellent defense.
Brody Sparks back into the game for Okaw Valley, number 14, replacing 41, Drew Fruchtel. 8-6, 1 minute left to go in the first. The Knights have a 2-point lead. We're going to foul out here out front.
Big screen on number 23, Pijalski.
That's what we're going to go with.
All right.
TJ Pijalski. His first foul, team's 5th. Physical play calmed down a little bit, but as you saw from that illegal screen, still going on somewhat.
Credit to the referees; they're all over it.
Drive to the basket, shot put up and rolls down. Curtis Plank gets it, his 3rd points of the night. 10-6, Knights by 4. 45 seconds left to go in the first. Clayton Hahn all over the point guard, number 14, Brody Sparks. And for the second time tonight so far in the first quarter, Tony Sparks is going to call a timeout.
And they definitely knew that timeout. They came back in their own territory. In fact, I think number 4 for Arthur, Jeremy Plank, just had a steal there right before he called timeout. So it was nothing but bad news for Okaw Valley on that possession.
Okaw Valley got out to a quick little start there, but Arthur Levington has come back and now have a 10-6 lead with 39.4 seconds left to go in the first. And like we said a little bit earlier, Arthur had good looks in the early going, but they just weren't falling down. Now it seems like some of those looks might be going down.
They're trying to solve their offensive woes against Okaw Valley's defense. Their pressure has been pretty good. Like we said earlier, they're being kind of physical and pushing them off of spots. Curtis Plank with the drive down the middle of the lane last time down the floor. A good decision there, overplaying on the top of the zone, and he got an open layup. But I mean, honestly, Arthur's been able to break down the defense eventually. They just, like you said, they've missed some open looks. And Okaw Valley's, I mean, they're playing pretty good ball so far, handling the guard pressure so far. They're driving to the hoop and knocking down a couple of shots here and there.
Arthur Levington won the junior varsity game tonight, 58-32 over Okaw Valley. Well, confusion about who had the ball and which way it was going there, but it is Okaw Valley's possession. They called timeout before they lost the ball. Down into the corner for the Timberwolves. Nowhere to go, maybe run the baseline. Find an open man somewhat. He puts it up too hard. It's rebounded by Arthur Levington's 12, Curtis Plank. He steps away from 2 defenders, throws a pass down to 23, Caleb Schrock. Number 2, Clayton Hahn's going to put up the 3. It doesn't go down. 54, Yeakley right there. Gets the board and the basket. 12-6, Arthur Levington leads. 7 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Okaw Valley, they're getting a shot. Oh, Hagerman tries to take it and going to get a foul called against the Knights. Number 2, Clayton Hahn picks up his first, team's 5th. So both teams with 5 fouls here in the first quarter.
Not a good reach in when time's about to expire in the first quarter. He just made a basket. Excellent rebound by number 54, Yeakley. Put it back in. And
Okaw Valley not going to get a shot off. The only couple guys with the ball looked like 13, Colton Soraka, and 20, Greg Walker, all had their hands on it, but they're definitely trying to get it back to Hagerman, and he just can't get back to the ball and get a shot off in time. We played 1 quarter here from Arthur Levington High School, 12-6, the Knights over Okaw Valley on DouglasCountyDigest.com.